Hi. Today we're gonna do a little heart to heart. But before that, I need to go and drop Taps and Ruhi for shopping because the ladies are going for shopping and I am, as usual, late. So before Ruhi, when me and Tabs used to travel alone, we only used to think about our own bags, our stuff. But since after Ruhi is gone, first thing you think about is a pram, is a buggy, her clothes, her bag. Last thing you get to think about is your own self. Well, that's parenthood, right? Bye. Simply great. Just came out and it had just started raining. So now we got to find some shade so we can go sit there and do a little talking. But for now, I'm completely lost. I'm not really sure where I'm walking towards because all I need to find is shade because my gaze is getting wet. Okay, so it's a story time now. Now, I am into hiking a little bit. I'm not a pro alpinist or pro mountain hiker, but I love to climb mountains, and I've done fair amount of mountain climbing here in UK. Now, initially when I started, obviously just like anywhere else, I was not very much experienced. I didn't knew what gears to use, what kind of clothing to wear, and what kind of footwear do we need. But then gradually I realized that my footwear is wrong. Obviously, that footwear in mountain climbing is one of the most important part because you need to have those thick sole. Let me just show you. So this is what I'm talking about. So initially when I was climbing, I used to wear like normal shoes, and then I bought this shoes. Now obviously that's from Carrymore, but the main part is this sole. This is what I'm going to talk about. So when I started wearing these shoes initially, I used to have problem with driving because of this thick sole. I was not able to get grips on my gas and on my brakes, and I was always scared of wearing these shoes while driving. So initially what I started doing was I used to wear like normal shoes, and then when I'll go to start hiking, I'll wear change my shoes and wear these hiking shoes. Then I got fed up of it, that how long I'm gonna keep doing it. And I have this habit that if I'm scared of something, I'll try and find a way out rather than just prolonging it or just leaving it. I'll try to find a way out. So this is what I did was when I used to travel like small distance, or I'll just go out for food shopping, which is close to my house, like 5-10 minutes distance driving. I started wearing the shoes. Obviously, it looked a bit weird wearing the shoes in Tesco's and in Asda's in like shopping center, but I used to wear it because I wanted to get used to it and I wanted to get grips on my driving. Now, bear in mind, I'm not a very good driver. I'm not a trained expert driver. I just started driving a few years back. So I was still learning driving as well. At the same time, wearing the shoes was a bit uncomfortable. But slowly, as I started wearing it, as I started driving with short distance, I realized that I can now drive with the shoes, and it came to a point that now I can drive anywhere and I don't have to get extra pair of shoes when I'm going for hiking or when I'm going for like long walks and trails. I can just wear the shoes and start driving. Now, you might just say that that was a very stupid story, but I have learned a big lesson from my own story that you just have to take that first step. Rome was not built in a day, but if you want to build your castle, you just have to put the first brick, and slowly, you will be able to build your castle. Now, no matter how big the problem is, it just looks big, but when you take the first step, gradually you will keep moving forward, and gradually you will keep getting ideas, and I'm very sure that you'll able to achieve what you never thought in your life you'll able to achieve that. So what I want to say is take that first step and keep moving forward. And the second most important thing which I learned from my own experience was that fear is not real. Now, most times the fear is just in your head, and you keep making it bigger and bigger till you do it or till you achieve it. But most times that fear is not true. But if I have to tell you that don't jump into the fire, that's true, because that's a universal truth that if you jump into the fire, you're gonna get burned, and that's a universal truth. But fears like this, that you cannot swim or you cannot dance or you cannot do a public speaking, or some people have fear of interviews, but that's not true, because most of other people can do it very easily. Just in my case, that I was not able to drive with these big shoes, but that was not true, because that was just in my head, and I kept thinking that I won't be able to drive with these shoes. But and as and when I started taking the small steps, even though, that started becoming real in my life, because I was able to drive, and now I don't have that fear. Alright guys, let me summarize this video by saying that win small to win big, because you take that first step and you'll able to overcome anything. Same thing about the fear as well, that fear is just in your head. Use the same strategy of taking the small step and you will able to achieve and overcome anything you want in your life. So this is it guys from this video. I'm gonna see you back in the next video. But if you like the video, please hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, please do subscribe, and please help me to get up to 500 subscribers by end of this year. Now I'm going to see you back in the next video. Till that time, peace. This way or that way? I'm lost.